Good evening, YouTube. How's everybody doing?
Hello.
This
Good evening.
week,
How we
we've
doing?
got Mike with us. How you doing, Mike?
How you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you. So
Good.
let's have a look who we've got joining us tonight. We have the one and only Reefing royalty, John Wright. Good
Hello,
evening, John.
Good evening, John.
And then the queen of Reefing, Melinda. Good morning, Melinda. All the way from Australia.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Good
Hello, Ronald.
evening, Ron.
Good evening,
Also
Ron.
got Terry with us. Good evening, Terry.
Good evening.
Who's this guy? Hello, Harry.
Hello, Steve.
We've got Anthony with us as well. Good evening, Anthony.
Good evening.
Impatient Reefer as well. Apologies, I don't know your name. Tell us your name. I'll try and remember it. It might take a few attempts because I'm a bit older now. Takes a
I wish
while
you'd
for
hurry
these
up and
things
tell
to
us the
see.
name.
Yeah,
They
quickly.
might have done down the bottom. Who else? We have Ipswich Reef, Steve and Owen with us.
Hello,
Evening,
Stephen.
Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Dan is with us. Hello, Dan.
Hello.
Dan Giant.
We've got Dave with us as well. Good evening, Dave.
Good evening, Dave.
Leroy is with us.
Lee, good to see you.
Had a few requests to get you back on the live stream at some point, Lee. So we might see if we make that happen.
Yes.
Please do.
Who else? Another Lee. Good evening, Lee.
Lee.
Good evening, Lee.
Good evening, Harry.
Harry West.
Mr. West.
Who else do we have? Bearded Reefer 23.
Hey.
Jack. If that's who I think it is. I think it's Jack. If not, sorry.
Good evening.
Sarah is here. I'm guessing this is
Hello.
one of your daughters.
Yeah. Oh, that's my wife, I think. Yeah.
Oh, your wife. Okay.
Good evening. You'll have to watch out for her and just bin her if she's naughty.
Yeah. I can ban her now if you want. Just kick her out.
Yep.
Good evening, Dave. Hope you're doing well.
Maybe Dave. How's it going?
Right, Dave.
Good afternoon, Emma.
Emma.
Hope you're having a good day.
Hello, Emma.
Hello, Emma.
Good evening, Alan.
Alan, how you doing?
Hello.
Good
Hello.
evening, Jason.
Hey.
Evening, Jason.
Good evening, Matt and Roxanne.
Hello, Matt.
Yes. Good evening, both.
Liam has joined with his other account again.
Oh, Liam.
Good
Hello.
evening, Liam.
How you doing?
And Jazz and the
Good
kids.
evening, Liam.
Good evening, Chris. And he's back here on his other account as well.
Getting the view count up.
Getting the numbers up.
Good evening, Scotty.
Hello.
Good evening, Scotty.
Good afternoon, Kyle. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. I've remembered it. Good evening, Eric.
Hello.
Good evening, Eric.
Mo is with us as well. Good evening, Mo.
Hello.
All right, Mo.
Who else do we have? And Rama. Good evening, Rama.
Bananarama. Hopefully we'll see him at AAC.
Yes, yeah, fingers crossed. So let's have a little reefing catch up then. Harry, what have you been up to?
Oh no, I wasn't prepared for this. What have I been up to? I've cleaned my glass, but with a razor blade right down the bottom on the sand line.
Okay.
That's about it.
Oh, you've not been observing your fish's poo?
No, oh yeah. I've had some luminous green poop from Melinda actually. I think she's got an appetite for luminous green inhabitants in the tank, which is a shame because I'm rather fond of Melinda, but she may have to go. We'll see. I think at the minute it's GSP primarily, maybe a couple LPS, but they're all alive.
She's mowing the GSP for you, Harry.
Exactly. It's on its own isolated rock. It's doing its thing. It's a bit sulky, but it's GSP. So you carry on, Melinda. We'll see how it goes.
I've got a powder blue tang that does that.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
he, the gold torch, which is handy.
Yeah.
Gold hammer.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's not good.
Mm.
Did you think any more about the suggestion I had for you, Harry?
The picture you sent me,
Yeah.
Melinda would be very upset, I think, if I took on board your advice.
So you're not gonna serve the stripey up for tea.
To be fair, I don't eat fish anyway, so it would be no good to me.
Anything else you've been up to?
No, I don't think so. Just keeping an eye on the phosphate situation. Happy with the lanthanum, how that's all going. Yeah, pretty stable, I suppose, and pretty happy with things. Both the most recent coral editions will be however long it was ago that we went to AAC and got the wild acro colonies. Got 2 of those, and they're both doing really well. Survived the high phosphate. So yeah, everything's doing okay. Touch wood.
Excellent.
Good.
What about you, Dan?
It's been a mixed bag. Yesterday I had my DD temp controller suddenly go AWOL. It just completely stopped. Well, it didn't stop working. I was sat in the living room, not long having dinner, and I could just hear a constant clicking on off every 2-3 seconds. And I was looking over at the tank and I was thinking, what the hell is that clicking? Because you don't normally hear it constant, like a constant clicking. The cat's come stare low. So I got up and had a look. I was looking down on the floor because it sounded like it was low down. And then I realised it was the DD plug part, with the heater plugged into, that was clicking on and off quite rapidly every couple of seconds. And then I looked at the display, and the display was doing something even stranger. So that was toggling from 25.2, which is roughly where it's set. But then it was jumping down to 23.7. And then as it was clicking, back up to 25.3 on the display. So it kept clicking on and off. But as it was clicking on and off, the display kept dropping and going back up and dropping and going back up. And I thought, that don't sound right. And obviously the heater's quite new because it's an Eheim thermo heater. So I didn't think it was the heater. So I unplugged it, took it all off. I checked the heater, and then I was running the DD controller in the kitchen, and I had the temp sensor in the sink with some water up to 25C, roughly where it was set. I was trying to replicate it, and I couldn't replicate that fault in the sink. And I'm assuming, even though I've looked quite hard, I suspect there's a break somewhere in where it sort of sits in the water, and I think the salt water is conducting the fault, and that's why it's not doing it in the sink. So,
or a stray voltage? Have you stuck your multimeter probe in your tank to see if there's a stray voltage?
I did check that, yeah, and there was nothing. So I've not put it back on. I did check the heater, so I plugged the heater in on its own, and I made sure it was. No, he's keen, but he hasn't caught anything yet. So yeah, I didn't plug it back in. I did triple check the heater, even though it's really new. Just looks like the controller's gone, which, I mean, they're not, I mean, to be fair, I've had it 2 years and I didn't have it new, so I'm not really gonna complain.
Yeah,
I think it's been on three different tanks, so it's done its dues. So I need to get a new one of them. And then on Saturday just gone, I was lucky enough to be on the Reefers Network live stream doing the quiz. I don't know how I wangled it by default with Kumar, who couldn't get the prize because he wasn't in the UK or US. So I ended up getting the voucher for iReef. So I was planning on going up yesterday, and I had a job to do, so I couldn't go up. But I did go up this afternoon to iReef, managed to get a couple of bits and a little bit more, mainly fish stock, really. Here he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I went up there today, this afternoon, got back about 4. Phenomenal. iReef, just really, really nice shop. Coral trays, phenomenal. I think you'd be in trouble, Steve, if you went up there to have a look.
I really want to go there as well.
They've got some lovely, lovely bits. The fish systems are all tip top, on point, really, really nice. Dry goods are really good. What did I end up? I ended up getting the coral wise. I didn't go crazy. What's he saying? Can I start again?
Yeah, he said he's been focusing on the cat. Can you start again?
But I didn't. I mainly went for fish stock really. So I ended up getting just a standard firefish. I did end up getting a dragonet mandarin, which I've wanted for quite a long time.
Very nice.
Awesome.
I did pick one they've had him in for a little while, and he is feeding frozen.
Nice.
I'm not overly concerned because I've been down here with the lights off in this tank, and there's loads of amphipods and pods all over the shop. So I think he's going to have enough to be going on, and I'll just keep adding as we go along and keep supplementing. He's quite hard. When he first went in, though, he was quite hard to get any footage of him because he's just settling in. And I got the standard firefish. The other fish I got was a dwarf pink fairy wrasse, which actually was sort of inspired by Julie's tank tour that we had the other week. So she had a really, really nice one. And thankfully, the two they had in iReef, they were both pretty small, relatively small. So although I'm probably pushing the boundaries on tank size, I think it'll be all right in here for probably at least a year or so. We'll see how he goes. But that's
You'll have upgraded by then.
Well, that's if the cat don't get him first. But hopefully he won't. And then what else did I get? I just got a splatter hammer to go alongside my gold hammer that I got from Harry, which was actually the second one I purchased or got, because the first one was free, but my threadfin butterfly completely demolished the first one, which rather upset me, so I had to replace it the next time I saw Harry. So yeah, just a splatter hammer. Trying to think if there's been anything else. So the only thing I had come this week, which I've got to do, I'm a bit of a sucker for wave makers, especially ones at a decent price point. So I did end up having the new DD function. I've gone for the 4,000. There's not much of a price difference between the 3,000 and 4,000. Just really the size of the pump. But I just thought I'd go for the 4,000, and I'll see how that goes. I've had a quick look at it out the box, but I've not set it up yet. So it looks good. Does look decent.
I'd be interested to know. I've been thinking about putting one on an Ocean Sea Wave in the smaller tank. So yeah.
Yes, I think Gaz was asking about the big one. He was on about the 13,000 litres per hour one on an Ocean Sea Wave, and yeah, because Mark's got the bracketry for him. But yeah, I think that was the 4,000. I think it's like £94, and I think the 13,000 is just 129 quid, which I don't actually think is too bad. And they do come with a lot of stuff actually. You get the bracket holder for the controller to mount, which I think is nice. The controller is backlit as well, which I think again is nice if it's in a dark space. Obviously it's not Wi-Fi, it's not Bluetooth, it's just, you can press the button to feed. Yeah, you can press the button to feed and set your different weight. I've got my little Jacod SOW4 in here at the minute, which is a bit long in the tooth. I've had it for many, many years. So I'm going to retire that back to the box of spares and get this one set up. But I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, the only thing I had was there is a new aquatic shop opening up. It's not a million miles away from me. It's in Evesham. It's called Clark Aquatics Limited. If you go onto Facebook and search Clark Aquatics Limited, it will come up. And they're in 5759 Port Street, Evesham, postcode WR11 3LH. Nice. So I think that's coming relatively soon. Going to be selling marine stock, awesome. And tropical, and a few other bits and pieces. But yeah, should be good.
Excellent. Always good to hear of a new shop opening rather than an old shop closing.
That's often the way. You often hear that.
Yes.
I wish them a good opening. It's probably about half an hour, 40 minutes from me, not too far. So I will pop up there at some point and have a look. But yeah, I said apart from the slight equipment failure, it's been a pretty nice week. But I will say though, those DD temp controllers, I think, because I thought they were more money than what they were. They're only like £44. They're not like super money.
No.
You think
No, they're not bad, are they?
If you think how much work that's doing by keeping your temp, and obviously displaying your temp, I don't actually think. I think they're a good purchase, but yeah.
Good evening, Shirley Aquatics.
Good evening.
Yeah, they absolutely are. And the thing about it is as well, back in the day, there used to be some like L-Tech that were like cheap versions of that. I've still got one in the garage forever. But for the price point, for what they are, for the job that they do, can't beat it really, can you?
I think, I do. I think that. I think for what they cost, I think they're pretty good value really for what they're doing. But yeah. So I get that. I did look at the Aquamedic one, but they are a lot more money though. They're like £74 for the Aquamedic. And I think, well, if it's going to do the same job, I might as well stick with the DD. So
exactly. I mean, I've had 2 on this in 7 years or so. So yeah, for the sake of 40 quid, you can't go wrong. Not to replace that twice.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And that function wave maker, the holder that Mark has made for the Ocean Sea Wave, it looks really slick. I really like that.
Yeah, it does.
It
look
looked
nice.
really good.
It's sort
It's
of
very
just
slimline, isn't it? Rather than having a magnet and then a holder and then the thing. It's a lot.
It's almost like a cradle clamp, isn't it? Just goes around the actual body. Yeah, it does look good.
Tenzi have bought one out as well, haven't they?
Yeah, the Orca.
Yeah.
If you jump on the Tenzi bandwagon, you'll spend a fortune getting the wave maker and that.
Yeah, I think they're still unavailable in the UK, to my knowledge. Hello, good evening.
Reese.
There he is,
Great to have you
Brainbox.
on. Yes. Man, that blew my mind, that live stream.
Yeah, me too. So cool.
Good evening, Jace.
Good evening.
We got a question from Emma for you, Dan.
Okay.
How are you liking your UNS?
Really, really nice. I've got no complaints, apart from it being a bit less cat proof.
Yeah.
My only sort of, if I could critique one thing, and I'm coming from the sort of Peninsula water boxes, the all-in-one 25s, and some other ones. I don't know if the Reef casters are like it, but my only critique is they've gone to all the trouble of making the filter section chambers all glass, which is really sleek, really, really nice. But the panel in the actual tank isn't glass. It's like a sort of like, it's not as cheap as what you get on the Fluval Evo, and I'm thinking of the new TMC First Wave 4878. It's better than that, but it's because it's not glass. What I'm finding is it's quite a pain to keep clean. I'm at the point now where I'm just like, almost, do I just let it go au natural and just sort of leave it be?
Grow a panel of GSP on it.
Let it go wild.
Yeah, but I mean, literally the whole tank. That's my only. I think if they could change one thing, I would make that panel glass rather than it being like a sort of mottled. You know the kind of thing it is. It's like a mottled kind of textured effect. It does seem to want to grow quite a bit of algae on it. So whereas when you got glass, you can just scrape it off and it's job done. So
like a cheap plastic then, Dan.
Yeah, it's like it's really strange because honestly, and to be fair, when I set it up, I did think it was glass, and it was only after it was running for a couple of weeks I started. You can just tell when you start looking at what starts growing on it. And I looked at it and I thought that's not glass because when you see stuff growing on glass, on a weir or whatever, you know what it kind of looks like. But so when I started doing the first cleans on it, I quickly realised it probably wasn't going to stay that neat for too long. So, but apart from that, they're amazing tanks. Really, really nice. Got no complaints.
Excellent.
Yes.
Got a general question here from Scotty as well. Do you think pH and cyano affect each other?
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think when you've got cyano, especially throughout the course of the day, and you leave it for the day, as the day goes on, it does seem to get worse towards the end of the day, when pH is probably at its highest or becoming towards the higher, well, the maximum it can be. And then overnight, it seems to come back a bit, and it seems to be quite cyclical in the way that it does that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think there is a relationship between pH and cyano.
Excellent.
Yep.
Good evening, Joe.
Hey,
Hope
Joe.
you're doing
Hello.
well. I'll just
Good evening.
I'll just quickly check I haven't missed any other ones. No, that's good. There's a question from Reese for you, Dan. Half cat, half fish. Which half would you have?
There's a
That's-
joke in
There's no moral answer to this one.
I was going to
At
say
least
that's
the other
worse
one,
than-
you can say that, you know.
That's worse than the half human.
Exactly, exactly.
But if I did have to pick, I'd probably go fish bottom. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, because the bottom half will dry out, and if you put the whole thing in the water,
But there's something.
the cat will drown.
There's something about a cat bottom that isn't appealing to me. So make of that what you will.
No,
I ain't going there.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah.
like tea towel hole. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, that whole combination's a bit too weird for me. I'll be honest.
Yes.
I'll be honest.
Who come up with that?
Thank you there, Reese. That was lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. What have I haven't really been up to a huge amount this week. I can't remember whether I mentioned last week or not, or whether that was on the salty banter, but I got myself a couple of books.
Very nice.
Still haven't had a chance to read them yet. I was quite excited about that one in particular, the
Is that the
Coral
Julian-
Finder.
No.
No, this is the Julian Sprung one.
Yeah, I used to have that. My wife bought that for me about 15 years ago.
So this one is made by some Australian dude. Can't remember his name now. But
I'm sure he appreciates that, Steve.
doesn't narrow it down much, does it? But it kind of breaks down how to identify all different types of coral with loads of pictures as well. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting read when I get a chance to read it, but things have been quite busy. That cat doesn't look impressed, Dan.
No, because I've spoiled his fun.
What else have I been up to? Nothing. I've done a bit of a clean in the tank. Nothing major. I did have some new ECR merch arrive. I got a new top with the Moorish idol on the back,
Very nice.
and so got a hoodie with a
Oh,
flame
nice.
angel on the back.
And to clarify from Salty Banter, no proceeds go to the Great Barrier Reef Foundation.
That is correct. All proceeds go to Mind charity.
Yes.
So mental health support in the UK. If you do want to bag yourself any ECR merch, there's a link scrolling across the bottom. Like I say, I don't make anything out of it. Every bit of profit goes to Mind.
good.
So that cat's determined.
He's on a mission tonight, isn't he?
Well, my just I don't even think she knows what day of the week it is. She's just sounder on. And it's fun because when I was setting everything up, she was just here the entire time, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't going to last long." And she's still
Yes, yeah, mind with a D on the end. It's not. It's all going in my pocket. So we're on to you now, Mike. For anyone who doesn't know you, which I'll put my hand up, was me until you commented on my Facebook post.
I mean, he forgot.
Tell us a bit about you and how you got in the hobby and everything.
So I had a look tonight at when I first joined Ultimate Reef, and it was 2009. And then I thought, well, I've been doing it at least 4 or 5 years before then. So I've been doing it a long time, 2004-ish, 2005. Usual stuff, had a goldfish tank, as you do, bio, the bits and pieces, just a tropical tank. And then one of my best friends, who I've known for 25 plus years, had a tropical tank, a big old school Rio 400 dual tank, and just things kind of progress from there. This is, I don't know how many tanks I am down the line now. 5, I think, marine
Okay.
tanks, so a few. There's not much I haven't done, and there's not many mistakes that I haven't made because I've done them all. I think one thing I learned over the years is that less is more. Just keep it simple, and things often work out the way they should.
Yeah.
And a perfect example of that is I got a KH keeper about 3 months ago, KH manager.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never had one, never even had any kind of automation on the tank at all.
Nice.
And just wished I never bothered. It's an absolute pain in the arse.
No good.
Like things that you never had visibility of, like KH and pH, you were like, oh, that's fine. You just dosed a set amount over a period of time. And it did it. And then you did your Salifert test kit, you checked it, you increased it, that was it. But this thing, I've literally just been like chasing numbers, and it's like goes against everything that I've ever done.
Well, it looks good for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
So the tank itself was from Maidenhead. So it's their Aqua Oak. It was like an Aqua
Oh
Oak,
yeah, I've seen them. Yeah.
like 100 or whatever it was, which is just short of a 4x2x2.
Okay.
And then I customized the pipe work and then had it drilled. So twin stand pipes, so twin returns, 32 mil, 125 mil that splits into the top for each corner. And then just a standard 3-phase sump, which I don't suppose you'll be able to see unless I So the usual stuff. It looks like Frankenstein's lab.
Yeah.
Clarity.
Yeah, I've got some pictures I can share as well.
That might be easier. I can talk about it. So moving around.
Deltec skimmer in there as well.
Yeah, so 1456, just a standard
Nice.
AC driven
Yeah.
skimmer. So I'll start from the top, really. It's probably the best way to do it. So 2 XR30s, Pros. They're running 100%. So I'm just blasting them with power. Something I've always done. Just drive it really hard. And then I did have MP40s, and I've had MP40s for a long time. But then they start to get noisy and they fall off, and then syncing them up. And again, Wi-Fi controllability and that kind of stuff was just really starting to be difficult.
Yeah.
So I got some Mao 22s. They're like 22,000 liters.
Big boys, isn't they? Then.
Yeah, they are. They are big, and they're the volume, the display volume's probably only about 320 litres ish.
Okay.
But there's a lot of coral in there.
Yeah, it looks like you got a lot of sticks in there.
A lot of sticks, yeah. Probably 80% SPS
Yeah, wow.
dominate. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So both wave makers are on anti-sync, and it will just, one's on a roll, so one will just come on and then come off.
Yeah, lovely.
So, and then the Clary C is a recent addition as well, because it wasn't something that I was ever going to get involved in. Oh, there's a picture that Steve's put up there. So the Clary
really
C
nice.
again was one of those things that I never thought I'd ever need.
Yeah.
And I never have had anything like that, so I've never had filter socks. I've always believed in like dirty water or having some particles that will be beneficial. But my nitrates started to climb up, and they've been creeping up for a little while now. I think it's just because the fish are getting big, and I am pushing the limits on what I can do with the bioload for the tank.
Do you water change, Mike?
No, I haven't water changed in about a year.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay.
And when I do, it's just to do a job.
Yeah.
Siphon out the sump, clean the sand bed, 50 litres there, here, 100 litres there, kind of thing. In one hit. So I just use it as a tool.
And what are you running in the reactor? Have you got any carbon or anything like that absorbing anything?
So that's just carbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I alternate between rower and carbon, because otherwise the Lananthum can creep up on ICP.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was getting to a point where a Lananthum was kind of touching the amber kind of side. And ironically, I thought, well, I'll just switch to rower for a bit and I'll see what it does, because Lananthum doesn't get metabolized, does it? It doesn't get used up. Well, I didn't think it did anyway. And the following ICP that I had, the Lananthum was back down to the green section of the ICP.
Okay.
So I put the Lananthum back on again. So I'm just kind of flicking between rower and Lananthum, and I must admit that balancing the phosphates with Lananthum is so easy. I mean, it's just effort now. And row is really dirty, and
we were
reactors
talking
have a
about that on the
tendency-
last stream, that it's a little bit, it's hard to get that stability in regards to phosphate with GFO. It's such a potent remover that you kind of put it in, it almost instantly does its job.
Yeah. And it's if anything, too efficient. And for me, instead of having like a nice, flat, stable nutrient level, you go from, you change it at 0.16, it would go down to 0.03, and you just use. For me, you were swinging a lot. And Lananthum's just like dialed in. That's literally 8 mils a day, and that just keeps the phosphates. I run the nutrients a little bit higher, so nutrients.
That's quite diluted, then, isn't it? 8 mil per day. That seems quite high.
Yeah.
No, it's high. It's higher.
Yeah. So I was dosing 0.6 mil a day straight into my roller mat, and that was more than enough to kind of keep it under control.
0.6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm dosing 8 mil.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Wow.
And the number of different reasons for that is because I've got too many fish for the amount of water volume. And I work away, so I work offshore. So I'm away for 2 weeks out of every 5.
Nice. What do you do?
I'm an offshore medic.
Say again, you cut out a little bit there.
I'm an offshore medic.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So registered
oil
nurse.
rigs.
Oil rigs, yeah. Registered nurse. And offshore and to oil and gas rigs.
Okay.
So
You don't know offshore reefer then, do you?
I probably do, and I think now you've said it, I can't remember his. There was a guy that was kicking about called Glenn. I don't know whether he was round about 15 years ago, 16 years ago. It's not him, is it?
I just
No,
replied.
no. Okay.
We're about 90%.
That was Harry's missus saying, Harry, don't forget your ATO. I don't want it flooding everywhere.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's
the other
okay.
thing. I think that's what Sarah hates about this, because I the D&D one, but it constantly goes into alarm.
Mm.
So I need to change that.
Yeah.
That's a pain.
I've fixed my float valve now. It was kind of so wonky that it just wasn't effective. So I've straightened it up now and tightened it. So it would actually cut off, in theory.
Yeah.
Sorry, that threw me off then. Matt's saying talk to him about dosing. So what are you dosing in there? We saw 4 dosing heads on the bottom. I can get that picture back up.
6, wasn't it? Yeah.
6 dosing heads, sorry.
6, yeah. So, so I'm doing Zelements P2P.
Yeah.
So pH plus, because I suffer with chronic low pH because everybody breathes in the house and they don't need to.
How inconsiderate of them.
How rude. It's bonkers. You open the windows in the summertime and it's like 8.2 and 8.3. It's crazy. So yeah, chronic pH low, but I can live with that. Is what it is.
Do you run any airline to the skimmer or anything?
No.
No.
I was thinking about it, but I honestly don't know whether it's worth the squeeze.
Yeah, it made a big difference in my tank. Obviously, every tank is different.
Yeah, I was thinking about running CO2 remover as well.
Yep.
But very expensive for what it does, and yeah, it's just a layer that I don't think I want.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
something else, isn't it?
Yeah. If I know me, I'll probably end up doing it at some point. Get bored, so that might happen. So yeah, pH plus, universal, obviously. Currently running about 70 mils of each.
Okay.
10,000 DKH, which is a lot. So I don't know whether people know, but like old school 2-part or 3-part dosing methods were about 5 times as weak as that.
Yeah.
Or even sometimes 7 times as weak as that. So it's quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's constantly climbing. Like it's not even found a spot yet where it doesn't need to go up. So most weeks it's going up by 10%.
Wow.
But it's got to bottom out sometime. And I think I'm getting there because things are now starting to become more consistent. The KH, I run the KH at about 7.5 to 8.
Yeah, nice.
So nothing.
Okay.
Natural levels.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Thereabouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
offshore reefer is Neil. That's I've just put his comment up. He said, "What platform are you on?"
I'm on the Beryl Bravo.
There you go.
That's a cool name, isn't it?
That is, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the dude. Well, it was ExxonMobil that had the field, and he named that field after his wife, hence the name Beryl.
Okay.
I thought the name was going to be Bravo.
Yeah, Beryl, but yeah, exactly. So yes, that's the 2-part sorted out, and then the rest is the other 2 channels are trace elements. So they're organised and made up per channel. So one for positively charged.
Yeah.
Trace elements.
Yeah. So you mix your own out of the
Yeah.
two, do you?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I used to use A&K,
Yeah.
which worked, but it's very broad brush. So I'd find that I'd have things out on ICP and it was just like cocking things up. So boron would be out and other stuff. Manganese was always out. Molybdenum was always out. But this way, at least, it's tailored. So I just mix a new batch up every month.
Yeah.
Awesome. ICP.
So you're ICPing every month, are you?
No, I was, but not anymore. Not now.
Yeah. Kind
not
of
now.
dialed it in, I suppose.
Dialed it in, yeah. And it's really, really easy to work out as well. It's really simple. And Jose, bless him, he helped us out with that. With a friend of mine called Adam Crisp. He's probably on this. He's my neighbour that I got involved into probably about 5 years ago, and he's literally
That's cool.
feet that way.
Oh, nice.
So he's got a tank
That's
as well.
handy.
I'm
So are
quite
you able
fortunate.
to between you, like when you go away or things, you can help each other out?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, amazing.
this tank wouldn't be like it is if it wasn't for him.
Oh wow.
Because
Big shout out to Adam then.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
every reefer's dream.
Adam Crisp needs a shout out, definitely.
Yes, yeah, and that's a name I've definitely seen a few times before. I think on Essex Reef Keepers, I see his name appear, or on Band, one of the two.
I know he's on a lot of the band.
Yeah.
He's on a lot of the WhatsApp groups. Well, I tend not to get involved in that because I'm old and miserable.
So I'm going down the DIY trace route, but I'm going proper hardcore. So I've got a couple here. So that one, is it going to focus on it? Strontium, and manganese. But the crazy thing is, it needs 0.1 gram per 5 litres of RO.
It's minuscule amount.
To make it up to the same strength as Tropic Marin A or K. So I've got my dodgy little dealer scales to measure it out on.
That'll do it.
But
that's all it needs to be. I mean, we still use elements because me and Adam share basically everything.
Yeah.
We still use elements, but when you're burning through sulfur like this, every time I mix up a new batch of like 2.5 litres, half of that, well, 1/3 of that is sulfur. This tank burns through sulfur, and it gets expensive. So we're going down the route. Well, I was anyway. Adam's not so keen on it, but I kind of like the idea of going down the DIY supplement route because it's really easy and it's a lot easier to make bigger stock. Like you said, because it's such small amounts that you're measuring, Steve, it's easier to make bigger volumes.
Yeah. And it's so cheap. Like that container of manganese, that will literally outlast me. I will never need any more of that. And it was less than £10.
Yeah.
It's just...
And the Reef to Reef site on Randy Holmes Farley, he is like the amount of information that's on there about trace elements and concentrations and how they can be used, how you can use them, what you mix them up to, is all there. It's
easy to find.
Sorry?
Yeah, so again, Dan.
I was just saying that it's easy to find the calculations to to do yourself.
Yeah. Absolute doddle. Some even on there as well, some interesting things on Reef to Reef about some trace elements not even being beneficial. And there's no like suggested literature that says they even work. So why don't? So that's kind of where I'm getting at now. I'm thinking, oh, do I need to be chucking loads of barium in, and do I need to be, looking at advanced ICPs like ICPOSs? And I'm not discrediting them in any way, but with a reference point down to another 3 decimal places or 2 decimal places, how much focus do you need?
Yeah.
So, yeah, for me, it's like, keep it simple. You're making seawater, stick to what you know. It's been around, hundreds of millions of years. So don't fuck with it. It's one of them.
Yeah.
One
True.
way to put it.
People do like weird stuff, and they're like, "Oh, we'll drive up alkalinity, we'll drive up pH, we'll drive up molybdenum. We need to get manganese in. We need to get agonies growing," and I'm like that. Just keep it simple.
Yeah.
That's
so
what I've learned, is just keep it simple.
So Neil, the offshore reefer, says he has actually seen you before. He thought you looked familiar.
Really?
That's cool.
Well, I hope I haven't looked
Small
after
world.
That will be embarrassing, won't it?
Yeah. He said there was some medic that looked after him and he lost a finger or something. But
Oh, yeah. Was it the one that he needed? Was it like his index finger or something?
yeah. We've got James with us as well. Good
Hello,
evening, James.
Good evening, James.
And Nick is with us as well.
Hello.
Good evening, Nick.
Good evening, Nick.
So Matt had another question for you. Are you coming to the meet on the 28th of February at AAC?
Is that for me or the group?
Yes. Yeah. The rest of us are going. So.
Yeah. No, I'm at work.
Oh.
Yeah. I might not be able to get there till later, unfortunately. But I'll be there at some point.
Yeah, I'm at work. Which is a shame, because that would be a good thing to go to, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's going to be another one at Mansfield Aquatics on the 11th and 12th of April. I'm trying to do this from memory now. I think it's the 11th and 12th of April as well, that quite a few of us will be going to.
Okay.
It's a bit further up, a bit more of a drive, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not horrendous, though, is it? Whereabouts are you based, Steve?
So I am northeast Essex,
Right.
in Harwich.
Harwich. So I'm in
Yeah.
Lowestoft. So you're an hour and a half away from me.
Yes, or if I could fly, about 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's such a short journey, but because of the roads, it takes forever to get there.
I know. Yeah. We
Yeah.
just live in the absolute back end of nowhere, don't we?
Yes. Yeah. So what's like you've got a lot of SPS in that tank, you've got a clam. You don't have a huge amount of LPS.
No.
Would you say you're more of a stickhead than anything else?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I think over the years I've just found it more and more of a challenge to keep SPS.
Yeah.
But I tend to stick to old school, not branded, silly named, really expensive nonsense corals, because they are what they are, right? So
Yeah.
An Acropora formosa, Acropora nana, Hysterix, that they all are what they are. And I just tend to find them hardier as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been
More
a long
forgiving.
time. Yeah, definitely more forgiving. It's been a long time since I've had like a wild. I've never had much success with a wild maricultured colony for whatever reason. And this has been like historic. This has been like decades. Just like put them in, and they'd be fine, and they'd brown out, and then they would just keep browning out. And then you think, okay, now they've got enough zooxanthellae, I'll move them up. I'll start to put them higher up in the rock work, give them a little bit more flow, and then they just like that strip. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. It's just not something I'm good at.
Yeah.
The last.
Did you mention what lighting you were running, Mike? Forgive if I missed that, but
No, it's fine.
Light you're running?
Yeah, so they're Radeon XR30 Pros,
Okay.
Gen 5.
Decent lights then, yeah.
Yeah, but they are on 100%.
Yeah. So it's probably a quite a bit of par in there.
Mm.
There's a lot. I've never tested it, so I honestly couldn't tell you. You come say hello, Sarah? No. Night.
So we've got a little video here of I've got 2 videos of your tank.
Ooh.
Is that a
Wow.
coral beauty there? Just
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
swing past. Any
Yeah,
issues with it eating anything?
Yeah. Yeah, lot.
I really want one, but I don't want it eating my coral.
Well, the Flame Angel eats coral as well, and so does the Powder Blue. So it's not polyp extension in the tank's not great.
Mm.
Yeah.
And do they have luminous poo?
Gold poop.
Wow.
The powder blue will just tear chunks of stuff.
I mean, it
Yeah.
looks amazing despite that. Look at all of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. Does look nice.
You got a Flame Angel as well, Mike?
Yeah,
How have you found
Would you?
that?
same difference. That eats stuff too.
Would you
Should
say
know better.
you're? Would you say you're more of a fish person than a coral person?
No, I'm definitely more of a coral person.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely more of a coral person.
But you've definitely got some of the best fish in there, though. That's for sure.
The thing is,
Yes.
they've been with me. It's been with me a long time. So I think that powder blue is probably about 9 years old.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Easy, 9 years old.
Wow.
The yellow tang's probably 7.
Wow.
And I assume that's a wild yellow tang that you've had for that long.
Yeah. That was back in the day when I was 45 quid. So
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
remember.
that'll give you some idea about how long ago that was.
Yeah.
Wow. Bargain.
I think the latest addition in there is the yellowtail wrasse.
Yeah.
An AAC job because I lost my Melanaris.
I know.
So just went up. He was about like 12 years old or something. So
Okay.
Okay.
just went up and looked for a replacement, and then got him. And then that was sort of the last one that went in. And then from a coral perspective, I do like frags, and I like brown ones as well.
Mm. Seeing what you can make of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in the hobby, Mike? To have had all those tanks and things?
About 24 years, 25 years.
Wow.
Wow.
And what would you say if you had to pick one thing that's like changed the most over the years, other than price? What would you say is like the main difference you've noticed?
ICP testing.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I
I don't-
suppose that opens a whole new can of worms in a way.
Yeah.
That didn't
I think-
really. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think what changed was the ability to have that closer look at chemistry.
Sure.
The technology's always been there. We've always had flow makers. We've always had lights. We've always had systems. We've always had live rock, even though we can't get live rock anymore, but it's always been an option.
Yeah.
And to have the ability to do water changes, that's always been a thing. You could do 100% water change if you needed to. But for me, it's been ICPs.
Yeah.
I just think when you get to the point where you can tweak certain elements now to trim out color.
It's pretty wild, yeah. When you think
It
about
is, yeah.
How regular are you doing the ICPs, Mike? And have you got a particular brand that you prefer? Have you tried most of them?
I think I've tried all of them. I started off with Triton. So Triton back in the day when you used to have, I forget what it was called. It was that long ago. You got given the components and you mixed them to give you a 2-part.
Right.
Core 7, it was called. Triton Core 7. So I did that. Triton ICPs, because Eshen was one of the first guys to introduce sort of ICP testing, wasn't he? Way back when. And then that was, 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago. So ICPs, for me, has sort of been the biggest turning point. And I hate water changes as well.
Yeah.
I know someone else who doesn't like to do them either.
The thought of doing a water change sends me into an absolute spin.
Talk us through your setup. What if you have to do one? What are you just doing? Sort of like brute buckets to fill up and empty?
Yeah, I've got 2 big 90-litre buckets. Yeah.
Wow.
But again, I never do them. Try not to.
Good evening, Peter.
Parry.
Good evening, Peter. Pit Parry.
Hey.
Matt's asking, what shops do you like to use?
Me again?
Yes.
God, I feel like I'm in the spotlight.
Well, he
This is your
knows
stream,
everything
Matt.
about the rest of us, so.
AAC. There's just no other. There's
Okay.
there is a local fish shop up the road. But for me, it's AAC.
That might be worth asking Matt's second question.
Yeah, well, there's a
About
running
that,
theme
about
on
the
here.
low-
If there's somewhere you don't like to go, we don't get you to name them, but give us a hint by what it might rhyme with.
I don't really dislike any shops, but
Okay.
the one in Norwich that is an old-fashioned wench, and if you chop something off the top of your body, you're not going to live for long.
Okay.
You get that?
Not so.
I think so.
Yeah, Maidenhead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think every time I walk in there, I just want to throw up because I'm quite appalled at the standard of stuff.
I
I've
think
actually-
Maidenheads ones I have been to have gotten a lot worse recently, and it's a real shame because there was one in Cambridge in the Scottsdales, and it's just slowly got worse and worse and worse, and now there's just no coral in there whatsoever, just a couple of salty fish. They've just closed all the coral bays.
I can't comment on them all. And some of them that I've been into, especially ones around London. There's one at Heathrow. I forget which one. Which one's that? That's by Heathrow. Oh, nice.
Brilliant.
Don't eat the spider plant again. The thing about it is, she likes spider plants, and I keep bonsai trees as well.
That'll help your pH.
Okay.
And
Spider plants.
and she's fucked that one right up
Oh no.
No.
because she just eats it.
I thought my
I hope
cats
Ron
were
doesn't
bad.
watch this.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
Oh, what a
I
shame.
feel you, Mike. I do feel you there.
I think
So-
remade and it's totally dependent on staff would be my assumption.
I was going to
Is
say,
that if you've got staff there that are interested and want to kind of keep that alive. And then
Yeah.
obviously you've got the Reefkeeper version. so-
Reefkeeper Moss End is pretty decent from what I've
yeah,
been told.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's over Heathrow Way, isn't it?
That's the one.
Yeah, that's
Reefkeeper.
I was going to say, is
Yeah.
that the one? I would like to go there.
So Melinda's saying you need to join Reefy AF.
Yes.
They've got a horticulture channel. So let me.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do.
So
like-
there's the link to Reefy AF if anyone fancies joining. It's a bunch of us weirdos, but it's a good laugh. And yeah, there's a bit of everything.
well, I've got, there's all sorts. There's like that
Cheese.
and that, and then more over there,
I like that.
Oh, wow.
photo. That's cool.
and then a bit more over there. You have skews to stay at the kitchen. That's a bit of a shithole, but yeah, you get the point.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of plants there.
Yeah.
I have a small selection here that I keep forgetting to water.
Just give me
Let
2
me-
minutes.
let me
I'm
just-
just going to go and get a top up.
I'm gonna block that so Ron can't see it.
Can you pump that chair up anymore, Steve?
No, the chair doesn't go any higher.
Right.
I might be able to move the camera down while making the desk a bit lower. If you've been wondering what Dan's cat's been looking at,
Oh,
Mm,
no.
I think Dan's got a new fishy.
mm.
That's so pretty. Look at that. Your Duncans look good as well.
Oh, I put in that splatter hammer earlier on, and then everything decided to sulk just because of a bit of DD putty in the tank. But you
I
can
suppose
just
it's quite a small tank, isn't it? It'll
yeah.
yeah.
I try not as much as I like rinse my arms with water and dry them
Oh,
off with a
man.
fresh towel. But
Ooh,
yeah, he was hard to.
pretty.
He has been out actually a little bit more. I just didn't get time to get any more footage, but yeah, lovely fish.
I love them. They're so cool.
The goby, the orange spot goby seemed to sort of go over to him and make him feel a bit at ease. That was nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, orange spot gobies are just so underrated in their sort of peacefulness. It's like they want to be everyone's friend, it seems, in the tank. The only problem I had, I think I quickly worked out what happened to my smaller panda damsel.
Okay.
Do you want to take a guess at what happened when I put this trio in? And in particular, not the dragonet, but the firefish and the wrasse. Which one do you think the panda damsel took a bit of a dislike to?
The wrasse.
No, wow, no, it was the firefish actually.
Oh.
So for the first 10 minutes, they were, well, I say the firefish, bless it, hadn't done anything apart from walked into a dodgy bar by the look of it. So I was just sort of keeping an eye on it, but I suspect the damsel is a bit more feisty than what I was anticipating.
They can be, yeah.
And I think the original, yeah, I mean, I've had them before. I've had the yellowtail damsels, and they were a little bit bickery between themselves, but never against other fish. And it could be because he's been in here for quite a while on his own with just the orange spot. He has calmed down, but yeah, it wasn't pretty for the first 10 minutes. I was a little bit concerned that I was going to have to intervene and maybe put him in timeout. But
Put it in the sump.
put it under the desk. Put it under the desk.
Well, I meant this is like the sump section of the all-in-one.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think he'd have a very good time in there. I mean, to be fair, worst case, what I probably would do is I've got a nice big white net. I think I can get that in, and he can just stay in there for a few hours if need be, or even a day or two, just to. But I think he'll be all right. I think he just needs to get used to having fish. Yeah, I blame Jamie for that. Jamie done me over on those pandas. He's like, "Oh, look at these pandas! Lovely pair in there. They don't normally pair up." I was like, "I'll give them a try." And then, yeah, the small one didn't last too long, but
They didn't pair up for long.
didn't pair up for long. Not in this tank, no. But I'd say, yeah, if you're going to try a panda damsel, unless you've got like a big system, I'll probably just try one. But yeah, lovely fish. I said I can't thank iReef enough. They're really amazing, really nice shop. If ever you're passing, pop in, say hello.
Yeah.
They've got so many nice. I mean, the coral selection was like unreal. Trackers, they had really nice trackers in there. Yeah, too much nice stuff is what they had. But, yeah, really, really nice.
Yeah.
Nice. They looked after me, showed me around. It was really good. But yeah,
Cool.
Customer service, doesn't it? I like
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
I think
So
it's just. I think it's just the passion. I think it's just when shops have got a passion for what they're selling, whether it be dry goods, but obviously it's the livestock, isn't it? Mainly, it's the fish and the coral, and you can just tell. Like when you walk in there, you can just tell that it's looked after. But generally, really, really nice shop, and decent size as well. Like deceptively big. I know they did a little expansion, but it's it's phenomenal. It's really, really nice.
I had a phone call earlier with Mike's dive shop, and I sort of rang them and said, look, I'm nearing the end of my BSAT qualification. I'm looking at different bits online, at getting my own gear and whatever. And the guy was so passionate and so like patient with me, certain things, because, you know, I'm expecting to look at regulators and it to come, you know, with the regulator, the spare octopus regulator, the tubes, everything. But a lot of the time you're buying these bits separate. Yeah. So I'm looking online and I'm just like, when you've got to then pair all different things together, I'm thinking this is just overwhelming. And I rang them and basically said that, and he was so amazing. He was so patient, and he was like excited for me to be like starting my diving journey and getting my first bits of gear and stuff. Yeah. And I will buy from them everything. I will buy from them now just because of that phone call and because he was such a nice guy. Other than bits that I'll have to get secondhand because it's an expensive hobby. I like those apparently. So they'll have my business. Say that again, mate.
They don't cheap out on the regulator.
No, this is what I've heard. Yeah.
What's the going rate for a regulator then, Harry?
Oh my goodness, it's very variable. It's like saying what's the going rate for a powerhead.
Do you have to have a spare as well? Do you have to have a spare?
Yeah. Starting from, I would say, like cheapest of the cheap really is going to be like 200 and then through to thousands, you know, what you want to pay kind of thing.
Is the 200 like what Steve would get off AliExpress, sort of like, you know, if
they have to abide by regulations is my understanding. So certainly in the UK, I think it's quite a heavily regulated market. Obviously you then have to get them serviced and things like that. So, you know, if you're buying secondhand, you want to get it looked at, serviced and that kind of thing.
Is the higher end ones, do they come with like a colour changing LED?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Actually, Mo had a good question as well.
I'll find that in a sec. Scotty followed up with his pH question. Hopefully he doesn't miss it this time round.
No cyano. It's 7.8 to 8. Is that normal?
So he's saying that with cyano he had higher pH than without.
As in, it was worse at a high pH than a lower pH.
I think also, did he test at the same time?
Yeah. There's lots of follow-up questions here, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think he's trying to make the association that when he had cyano, the pH was higher, and when he didn't have it, it was lower. But maybe when it's higher, it grew more than when it was lower.
Yeah.
And could it be different times of the day? There's lots of extra questions here, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think most things are correlated, aren't they?
I can't read that small writing as well, so you'll have to explain it to me.
You said Mo had a good question. Can you get a Jabal regulator?
Yeah.
Or was there another one?
I actually like Jabal.
Yeah, they definitely have their place. They do a job, and they don't tend to break from what I've had. They do go and go.
And when MP4, can I name things? Probably not.
Yeah.
Whatever you like.
So
we're not sponsored, Mike, but you can name what you want.
Oh, that's good. So MP40's crap. So I had like the very first blue, like there's a blue it was had a blue box, like
Yeah.
the very first one, the very first lot that came out, and it was really expensive, like 300 quid, like a long time ago. I was really excited for it. Put it on, thought, "Oh, this is brilliant," and then it became really noisy, and then I worked out on the forums, like the American forums, that the bearings inside, and you think you're paying for quality, but the bearings inside are cheap bearings, so they wear down and you get flat spots, and then they become noisy and start having that high frequency grinding, whirring, and that just, I lost it with that, and I changed the bearing with them, and then I thought I bought another pair about 2 years ago, and just thought, you know what, for what they do, Jabao is equally as good, and they do what they need to do.
I think we spoke before. It's like the main. Sorry to cut you off there. Carry on.
No, it's fine. No, that's fine.
The main reason a lot of people get them, and I think the reason I was drawn to them, so I found them secondhand, but they were boxed, so they hadn't been opened, but someone just decided to sell their gear before even setting up the tank. So I got them cheaper, but my draw to them was the aesthetics and not having the wire in the tank. And because, on a black glass on the back of the tank, they're almost invisible. I'm getting really good flow from them. So that was my main draw. And I've had no problems other than a noisy, as you say, one of them's gone noisy and I've replaced the head. But I really like them, but I didn't buy them because I thought these are more powerful or more smart or more whatever. It was literally just, what a great idea.
Really?
Photobomb.
Well, sweetheart, no one wants to see your bum hole either. Yeah, I know.
Quick, get it down before mine comes back.
Yeah, I know. They'll start talking to each other for that weird freak
I know, yeah, I'm looking.
thing where they all come running.
I think,
that'd be good, wouldn't it? Just make it funny.
I think I'm sure Liam put a post on in the Discord about a new Jabao pump that was coming out, Wavemaker. He seemed pretty stoked for it. I think it has some different wave modes, but I didn't see what the model was or when that's going to be coming. But it did look nice.
He's in the chat. I'm sure he can drop a product name in, and if he does, I'll try and find it and share it.
Whatever that was, it did look very nice. So yeah,
I used one of the. Is it SLW or is that something else?
SLW's
20 comes to mind, maybe with the little blue prop that's in my sump just along the first chamber where I've got I've got like my biosphere holder and bits in there, and it just blows across them doing a wave motion just so they don't get like clogged up. And it's been on there for a long old time and does its thing.
I think they have an ALW as well, don't they? I'm sure there's an ALW.
There's an SOW as well.
SOW.
There's a style,
yeah.
And then this one's I don't know what it is. It must be a Chinese thing because this one's a Mao. So the next one's going to be, I don't know, something off a Chinese takeaway. I've got no idea, but they all seem to run with a constant theme, don't they? But these are epic. They're just
clearly do the job.
I don't even clean them. Can't even remember what I clean them.
Wow.
And this tank normally look like this either. Like I actually spent an hour cleaning it yesterday.
You've done the right thing then, Mike.
Yeah, so no joke. It doesn't look like this at all. Like you don't see, that's just normal coralline at the back. So that where you see the weir is what the rest of it normally looks like.
Nice. It's great though for like microcrustaceans and stuff. A healthy system is gonna get dirty in a couple of days. 2 to 3 days, your glass should be dirty.
Yeah. And that's a bit like black backgrounds. How do you lot feel about backgrounds?
I don't really have a preference, but I do scrape. I scrape every now and then, but I'll only do it like once every 4 to 6 months maybe, and it's kind of just I should do that, but I don't know that I have much of a preference.
Things with black backgrounds is they don't show the growth up as much as a lighter background.
Oh, sorry, you're meaning like transparent or did you say light versus? I thought you meant like cleaning versus not cleaning.
Like I painted this with stuff from B&Q. You know, the little taster pots that you can get.
Nice.
I rolled it on, and I had to buy like 3 or 4 different pots of colours. I can't even remember what colour it was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And then I put hairspray over the top of it because the hairspray seals the
Oh, you painted the inside.
outside.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, I painted the outside.
I thought you were saying you did the hairspray to seal it on the inside. Right, I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, whoa, you're braver than me.
Yeah, it was the back.
Yeah, nice. I must admit, when you like, there's several tanks I've seen online and stuff that just have the transparent background. I know I see it's quite trendy now, isn't it, to have like an LED strip behind the tank. I think that does look quite cool. That's what draws me to like Peninsula tanks as well. I think they're beautiful, being able to see through the reef rather than just into it.
Yeah. Liam sent me those screenshots, and I've checked them to make sure that they're not. It's not trying to trick me.
It's after 9 p.m. though, Steve. So.
Yes. Yeah. So this is the jobby.
Yeah.
I was gonna. Oh, I see. They're new ones.
MP40 kind of spin-off, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get one of these.
They're not the normal knockoffs, are they? That we've already seen.
These actually look really good.
Wow.
I know there was some because they're not tried and tested yet, are they? I know there were some discussions around, like, I don't know what they're called, but the Jibal MP40 ripper.
Oh, the DMP40s.
Yeah, I've heard good
Yeah,
things. I don't think I've heard anyone.
DMPs. There's some discussions about them leaching on IC.
Oh.
That might be something to
keep an eye on.
Keep an eye out. At least let someone else mistakes first.
I've already got them, but
yeah. After Jason said, Steve told me to buy a DMP 65, so I hope no one says anything bad about them.
Too late.
Whoops.
They look. Well, they're going to sell like hotcakes, aren't they? Probably, because that controller looks really nice as well.
Yeah. I might see if I can get hold of one of them if anywhere's selling them. So I'd quite like to try one of them alongside one of my MP40s. Compare it.
We'll all be stood behind Liam in the queue trying to buy one.
Yeah. The number Liam will have in his tank, there might not be any left. But I mean, I've got 2 MP40s on the back wall here, one either side, and at the front here and over there, it's scooped all of the gravel out, and you can see the bottom of the tank.
Yeah, same.
And it's running at like 40% or something.
I think you can probably There's only sound at the front of mine because I blew some over to try and make it look like I had some.
You're giving away all the secrets, Mike.
I know, this is like live stream reality.
I'm being honest because it's all gone away again now.
Yeah,
like it just blows it away because they're on 100%. So
yeah,
that's never.
It's just,
Unless that specifically bothers you, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
No, I like lots of play.
So Liam's just sent me a link now. Let me share my screen. From my favourite website, of course, AliExpress.
Voltage.com.
Oh, there you go. Had to be, didn't it? Bargain.
82 quid. I mean, that's less than I paid for my second-hand MP40s.
What's the output, Steve?
Let's have a look.
Wi-Fi, Bluetooth.
Yeah. I can't see it written anywhere. I wonder if it's on one of the pictures up here. Doesn't
Ooh.
look like it. It's okay for babies.
It's a funny marketing image.
Yeah.
Sure, it's
And
not
it comes with a
express one.
complimentary plug adapter.
That's
But
handy.
it doesn't tell me he's messaging me.
What's the
23,000
What's the other
GMP40.
model, Steve? Because that's the 10, isn't it? What's the one next to it on the little? So that's
20.
20.
30 and a 40.
Oh, is that the specs
The
on
price difference is so marginal as well. If
Yeah.
you think about the price difference between other
Ooh,
models,
Yes. 10. Here we go. So we've got flow rates on here now.
Yes.
Yeah. So the 10 version is 2,000 to 6,000 litres per hour. The 20 size is 4,000 to 12,000. The 30 is 6,000 to 18,000. And the 40 is 8,000 to 23,000.
Oh, they're big then, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good up.
And
I
I
wonder
would,
why they've gone with that colour scheme.
That bracket on that controller looks very similar green to the DD one that I've got here.
didn't someone say something about the DD one being a rebranded Jekyll a minute ago?
They
Yeah.
did, yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be a thing. It's like Seat Chase Synchro DC 600s. And
The thing is, though, I don't mind it because it's essentially what they're doing is they're putting products like this in local shops and giving them a warranty. So I don't think it's something to necessarily look down upon. And there's not. I don't think they're putting huge margins on top of them.
I think someone's missing a trick, though. I think what we need to do is get a container and fill a container up with all of this stuff. And then just sell it. And then you know what? If it doesn't work, just give somebody a new one.
Another one, yeah.
Because for that kind of money, you could.
I'll tell you what's interesting is that they're fairly in line with the. I imagine if they were actually sold in the shop, they might be a little bit more money. But on there, they're actually in line. Although the base one's actually cheaper, I think, or about the same as what the DD ones start at. So the fact that you've got the option of having it, not the wire in the tank, is a nice. I like them. They look really good. High hopes. Keep things going.
Melinda's messaged me. So yeah, she says, check your Discord messages. So I've just been on, and let me add these pictures because these are even. We've properly gone off on a tangent here. Sorry, Mike.
Well, don't be sorry. It's good stuff. My tank's boring anyway. Which is
not boring. That's not boring, Mike.
No, too right.
Right, I got 3 pictures added now. Someone said, anyone know what this wave maker is?
Squashed?
And then look at the size of that dry side. That's tiny.
Holy moly. Huh.
What brand's that then? Ooh.
That's a multi-story structure with a light on the top. Yeah, I can't read any of that.
How many tanks distance from the wall is dictated by fitting an MP60 behind it?
Yeah, I mean, mine was exactly that. I measured the MP40 and I did enough space for an MP40 and a bit of wiggle room.
Yep, same with me.
For that exact reason. But yeah, I mean, looking at that, 27 mil. That's crazy.
They're going to be
I've
coming
just realised
in container, aren't they?
Yeah. What's that, Mike?
I've just realised I feel quite bad now that I'm dissing MP40s, considering that you guys have them.
But yeah, don't feel bad about it.
I think they're pants.
Yeah, it just made it amusing when you talked about the DMP40s after I'd recommended them the other week. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I probably should.
Eco Slim.
God, he's all over it, isn't it, our Liam?
He is, isn't he? I wonder
lad.
if he like speaks Chinese or something.
He speaks parrot.
He does.
To be
I
fair,
nearly triggered my sound then.
to be fair though, Mike, you say that about the MP40s, but obviously you've ran them for quite a long time. You've brought multiple sets.
I gave them a good go. Really did.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose does that just come back to like the innovation side of it though? It's like, you know, could they have improved them? Could they have made them slightly different materials that might have lasted a bit longer?
Yeah.
Do you think that
can
might have
improve.
been?
Do you know what it is? And I think it means different things to different people, but I think they can improve the price point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they are an obscene amount of money. And I don't know about everyone else, but I believe that you often pay for what you get. And they're a lot of money, and you'd expect them to have some longevity. You wouldn't expect them to be snaggy. Yeah, there was issues with software back in the day. Cable splitting, fraying, that kind of stuff. That's all ironed out and done with now. And from a standpoint of manufacturing, they probably have improved, but people are still getting noisy bearings in a dry side. And it's just a case of buying decent bearings, which are probably about 12 quid, and then using a bearing puller, popping them off, putting the new bearing on, and away you go, and they're silent again.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to do that. It's
Yeah.
Not for the premium price tag. It should
Exactly.
come with the
That's
best
new.
bearings you can.
Yeah. Just new. Like these, I don't know what these are. They're like 160 quid or something like that. They're Wi-Fi controllable, and yeah, they're in the tank, but they work.
Yeah.
I'm really rigid in what I like and what I don't like. Really, like I just won't touch certain manufacturers for lots of different reasons. And it's bad experience and price point and lots of other things. I think
the stagnation in the hobby, along with high price points, is a topic that is coming up time and time and time again recently.
Yeah.
And I think it's something shifting.
Yeah,
so interestingly, Liam sent me this. It looks a lot like the TMC.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
That's a different one because the cable on this is in the tank, and the cable on that one isn't, and it's a different shape here. I'm moving my mouse and you can't see it. On the wet side, it's a totally different shape.
Yeah.
So I think this one that is on the screen now is different to this one. Add than that one. I think they're two different ones. But
4.5 stars. Only 11 reviews, mind. But
yeah, he's gone over. Look, he's going to find the right one now.
4.5 stars, 11 reviews, and just one fire, probably.
Yes, well, that's
no facts here. No facts here.
That's standard, isn't it?
Yeah. Mike, do you think you get to that point? Because obviously you've seen so much innovation, new stuff come out over the years. Do you think is it just a natural you get to that point where you kind of like what you like and you have a sort of bias towards certain brands and not so much other brands? And
yeah, definitely. I'm definitely.
I want to say politely, you kind of see through the BS a little bit. Is that what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
If it works, it works, and if it doesn't, you're not interested. Basically, is like what I'm trying to say.
I'm kind of hard to be pulled around into a different direction, and it's just me. I think it's just the type of person that I am. I tend not to like meander in and out of products. I don't tend to be like a fanboy who's into Red Sea, into Kamoa or into Zelements. For me, each one and it does make sense for it to be like that. You pick the best attributes out of all the manufacturers and you put them together.
Yeah.
That to me makes more sense than
Yeah.
being Red Sea and having a Red Sea doser that may go wrong, or a skimmer that might not work properly, or whatever. And I've just got go-to stuff like Kamoa for dosers because they're from they're medical grade dosers.
Yeah.
A CJ Syncra return pump because I've seen the destructive test when someone drives a screwdriver into it and it still works afterwards. Deltec skimmer because they've got decades of experience. They've always good quality skimmers and they do a job.
Best skimmer I've had, hands down.
Yeah. And even to the point now, Radions were always kind of the
top dog.
The top dog, yeah. But I think there's now better products on the market, and I know Steve has gone with Straton already, and my neighbour Adam's got Stratons as well, Straton Pros, and they are by far reminds me of that blanket of light that you used to get with T5 that were just a block of light. There's no shadowing, there's no weird and funky gross patterns it can sometimes get. Not getting light.
Yeah.
And Gen 5s, Gen 6s are better at that. But when I saw Adams, and I've ordered some Straton X's, so they're on the way.
Exciting.
That's cool.
Yeah. And
I'd really like to try the big Stratton next to one of these and compare the two. I don't want to keep it. I just want to borrow one for a few days and set it up and just see what they're like side by side, because they're quite a different setup.
They're absolute par monsters. They're like, for the output, wattage per par is far exceeds like anything that's on the market at the moment. So why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah.
I think that's. I think the ATI lighting, you got the Flex, you got the X now, and the Stratton Pros. I think they're pretty much what you would class as the Rolls Royce of reef lighting. They've got that kind of. They have got the build quality. I know the app does need a little bit of improvement. Some might say a lot, but I think once they're set up and you sort of set and forget, I think they're, from what I've seen from people running them, they do look really phenomenal. So that's kind of what I'm going for, and I was really impressed with Adams. And Adam had a bit of an issue when he first put them on, and he was like, I think I've given them too much par, and I was like, I don't think it's par, because he had two XR30s on a 36 by 36 cube. Really, it's about the dimensions of it. It's 36 inches by 36 inches by 30 deep. And he had two XR30 Pros on it and 4 T5s, so it was getting a lot of light. Wow.
Yeah.
And he was like, something's not right. And I went over there and I said, mate, I think, no, it's not that. It's not par. Definitely wasn't par. And he had a couple of corals that rolled over and didn't do well. And he instantly thought, well, I've changed the light. It's that's knackered it. But it wasn't. And I think you can give a lot of par to a lot of different corals. Like I've got low par corals that don't tolerate par that well. I've got them right up to the top, and they're probably I don't even know how much par they're getting. 7, 8, maybe even 900, and they tolerate it. I find that underlighting them like this Formosa here, you can see that.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh. Yep.
So that was a wild colony that I got, and I put it right the way up to the top, so it was getting maximum par.
Hmm.
And just went washed out, brown, just really didn't do. And I thought, there's no way that needs like less par. And Acropora formosa that, historically live in high energy reef crest zones with lots of par, lots of flow. And I moved it from up here and down to there, and it's doing so much better. And it's now got pink corallites, and it's now polyped up.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. When you do a water change, what salt do you like to use?
I can't even remember what I've got outside. It's been that long since I've looked. I think it's Red Sea Blue Bucket.
Okay.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah. Quite a popular choice.
Yeah. And it's nothing, out of the ordinary.
Have you never thought about setting up a small daily auto water change, or do you not see any point, I suppose, with your tank running as is?
I tend not to see any benefit in it.
Okay.
I think if it was 100% over a fortnight, maybe. But with ICPs being what they are now, and now you can dose according to ICP, you can all you're doing is replacing good water with good water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know there's always been arguments about water changes. And they both have their merits, right? I think you need them to use them as a tool. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
I'm a little bit pro water change. I think it's not so much about making sure I put in the right stuff.
Yes.
It's more for me that I want to make sure that I'm taking out the bad stuff.
Yeah, but it gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling as well, right? Because you think, oh, wow, that's good.
No, because it's a pain in the ass to do them.
That's why I don't do them, because I absolutely can't stand it. Like, honestly, grips my shit. I actually, at one point, this is how bad it was, right? So there's a window that's over here.
Yeah.
And my neighbour, Adam, was mixing up like a big vat of water. And I was like, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pump my water out the window. You pump from your garage your fresh salt water, which is about 25 meters, maybe, ish, through the hole of my window, and you put it back into the tank. And that's what we did. We did that. Because, it's a me thing. It's a problem I know I have. And,
hey, it works. Look at your tank.
Well, ICPs as well. ICPs that. I mean, there's still some things they don't understand. But I think it's to the point now with ICPs, you can trim your water quality to the point where you just don't need to do them. The ICPs are inherently expensive as well. So
how often are you ICPing then, Mike? Are you doing like monthly, or are you doing every sort of 2 monthly?
I did monthly for 2 months, just so I can fine tune my
dial it in a little bit.
Traces. Now I'm on quarterly.
Okay.
So every 3 months, so I'll make up a batch now. The plan is to make a batch now because this batch has actually gone through, and then I'll make another batch up for 3 months. ICP test after that 3 months, then do another batch. Eat, sleep, and repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad way to do it.
Cool.
Jose's manual, there's elements. Have you ever had a look at the manual to H2P?
Yes. Yeah. Very comprehensive.
Very good. Yeah, really good.
Yes. Gonna miss Jose.
Yeah. It's a bit bonkers. Me and Adam were up there the week before he died.
Yeah, I was supposed to visit him on the Tuesday.
Well, we
He
saw
passed
him.
away at the weekend. It's just,
Yeah, we saw him on the Monday,
yeah,
and he passed away on the Saturday.
yeah,
Sad.
Really
Yeah.
sad.
yes,
And a really nice, friendly, outgoing guy that would help anybody.
Yeah.
And he's helped countless reefers over the years, just on WhatsApp, on Messenger, after hours,
Yeah.
always online. Brilliant.
yeah. Yes, and yeah, glad to see his wife Maria is kind of taking up the Zellerman's baton and carrying it going. But she was the ICP operator and a biologist as well, chemist, biochemist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was the biochemist. She does all of your ICP.
Yeah.
So she will process every one.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a shame. It really was.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of fortunate that. Well, I feel fortunate that I was able to go and see him again.
In person.
And we went to the lab and we wandered round, and he was telling us the processes, and we sat there and spent time with him, and we saw the display tank, and that was a really nice day. And
Yeah.
the next week it all changed.
Yes.
What was the display tank like in person, Mike? Was it like?
Oh, epic.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures and it does look special.
And I think the thing that I realised was that Maria was doing daily ICPs on it, because Jose was like, we just daily ICP it. And then she was coming in with like a tumbler full of stuff and just pouring it in and going off. That was it.
Yeah.
So, when you see these bits, again, that's something that don't do as I do. But, when you see on your ICPs where you go, like, dose this much over this duration, like 12 days, 14 days, whatever, I just chuck it all in one go.
Yeah.
And it's a safety margin thing. And I get that, because that's pretty much my background, is about, safety risk and all that other kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If I accept that, and I'm inherently lazy as well, so if I know I need to do 20 mils over 10 days and I can do 20 mils over 2 minutes, I'll just fire it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the shortest route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I see Mo mentioned about the X. Interested to see how hot the X gets, because it's got less aluminium and more power, more LED power.
I heard that too. Yeah. And the one.
So yeah.
Were you were there? Were you there at Coral Freak, Steve? You weren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. And I was there too, and one was on demo. And I put my hand on it, and it did feel hotter than what I thought it would.
Yeah. Because I would say that these, I wouldn't even class them as feel warm most of the time. I
Really?
put my hand on them, and they're just, they are above room temperature, but not by much.
Yeah.
I suspect your blade gets hotter, does it, in the sun?
I expect so. Yeah, I haven't really fondled it, so.
Fondling your blade.
I did feel the X at Aqua, because that was on 100%, like for the whole day, like both days, wasn't it? That was warm. It did feel it was quite warm to touch. Definitely had some heat in there, yeah. But I've yet to feel your Stratton, Steve. I say Stratton, not strap on.
Yeah. I mean, I used a laser temperature thing on it. It doesn't feel particularly hot at all. So,
be interesting. I think like what Mo's trying to say there, the longevity of the light. So if you're running it, if you are running it at like 80, 90, 95%, even 100%, are they going to have like premature failures with the lenses getting, to, or just the components getting too hot? But then they've got to have ran these and tested them quite extensively. I would imagine they've not just flung these out and gone, there you go. So
yeah, I expect they will have done.
But ATI have been around for a long, long time as well. And I was speaking to, is it Christian? The guy at ATI, he was there at Reef Freaks, and I was talking to him about the LEDs and the binned LEDs. So in Radion's, LEDs are bins, so they're organised by their quality of production. So you get the best quality LEDs, they're like in a certain bin, then you get second, third, fourth, fifth. And ATI LEDs aren't binned because they're manufactured in-house, or they're to the point where they're all of a certain specification.
Okay,
so
that's interesting.
They're already the best specification they can be, so there's no need to bin them.
Yeah,
and that's
great.
when you get
to grade them up level.
The different grades of LEDs. So it's interesting that you said that. And I was sold, and I thought, because the fans on there kick on quite regularly because it's on 100% cleaning, and they get noisy, and it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Got Gaza with us as well. It's a bit late to the party, but it's here.
Gaza.
Good evening,
Hello.
Gaza.
Be good to see you at the meet if you're coming along.
Yeah, and Tony's with us as well. Good evening,
Hey, Tony.
Good evening, Tony.
There was a comment. Where did that go?
Must have been
Kyle is with us. Good evening,
Hey,
Kyle. Says,
Good
if
evening.
y'all's water change are too hard, you're not set up right. He's got a hose from the tank in his yard to start the siphon, and when it's done, I drag the outside end to the garage and snap it onto my water station. Yeah, that's a bad point to cut off at.
Easy.
And switch 2 ball valves till it's filled back up.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Can't beat mine. I feel like I got that trumped.
Yes. Yeah. Go on. Tell us yours, Harry.
My water is delivered 5:30 in the morning every 4 weeks to a big IBC outside, and then a DOS does a water change every day. It's doing 20% every week on a constant 24-hour water change, and then once every few months I vacuum the sand and do an extra 25 to 50 litres just to keep the sand vacuumed. I've always done it since the tank's been running, so I didn't want to set up the auto water change and then suddenly stop back in the sand. And I like to clear what's in there out now and then as well. But yeah, so it's pretty hands off. It's just always doing its thing.
That's good. So from a price point perspective, Harry, what does that look like?
So the water that I get delivered, I'm actually selling. So I run my little business from home, and the IBC is in like a water station outside. So I get a little bit of a discount on the bulk delivery, and then I'm only using, I think I use about 400 litres, it works out to a month. So essentially, I don't make money from selling the water, especially, but it does near enough pay for all my water changes. So, it works out quite nicely.
I used to do that. I used to go down to the beach and get buckets of water.
Yeah.
Hey, now you talk.
Yeah, they're talking my language.
Steve's language, yeah.
Steve's been out all weathers with his bucket.
Yeah.
I've done it, and you know what? There was no difference in it. Worked.
Yeah, I've always advocated for it. I like to have conversations about it. I think there's this is not because I said it, by the way. As I say, it might help to pay towards my my water changes, but it's far from making me rich. But yeah, it's really, really good stuff. And if you're running at natural levels anyway, I think, to constantly have that turnover of trace elements as well. There's an argument around bacteria because, of course, it's cold water bacteria going into 25, 26 degrees. A lot of it is likely going to die off, yes, especially if it's stored outside in this kind of weather. Does it go dormant? Does some of it come back? Does some of it die off? So on and so forth. But that's all ICP tested, every delivery.
You ICP every delivery?
I don't ICP test. So it's collected by natural seawater supplier. They go a mile out on the Jurassic coast by boat and collect it. And then it's all ICP tested. It is filtered for particulates. And then, delivered to me.
What?
I don't believe so, no. So,
Cool.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I love it. And my tank seems to love it. So.
Where was John's question? So this was actually going to be my next question as well. No, that's the wrong one. Trouble is, when someone comments, they all move.
Push it down,
I
There you
think
go.
Peter Parry was coming to the
good
meet.
question.
Yes, Pete Parry is coming to the meet.
Pete Parry.
Nice to see you again. I think Finest was the last time I saw Peter,
that was good. He grows some very nice coral.
Yes.
Very nice coral. Let's see if we can get him on the live stream one night. So John was asking you, Mike, what do you feed your fish and coral?
Nothing special, just frozen food and the occasional bit of TDO.
Okay.
Nice.
And no specific food for the corals?
No.
Fish poop.
I did go down the Reefroid route and the benefit route and phytoplankton and oyster feast, all that kind of good stuff. I didn't really see much of a benefit from a cost perspective.
Was it live phytoplankton or just bottled stuff,
So,
live stuff as well?
I've done that before as well, where I've grown copepods and live phyto and had that stuff on the go, and then you don't keep an eye, you don't split it enough, it
Yes.
rolls over, and then you think, oh bollocks, you have to start again. I didn't see much of a benefit to it, so now I just tend to concentrate on making sure that the fish are fed. Often that's marries up with stabilizing nutrients. So when I'm away, the fish don't get fed as much.
Do you have an auto feeder at all, or is that just your neighbour?
Do. Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, That's actually in the sun. So
Cool.
The auto feeder is above the return.
That's a good idea.
So that
it stops them staying on the surface.
exactly, it will then absorb, goes in, and then the whole tank gets it rather than it going down the weir and then being filtered out by the roller mat or the skimmer.
Yeah. You could do that with yours, Harry, and it might not wake up the neighbourhood. Harry's got the world's noisiest auto feeder.
That's why mine's right up there, because the fall from it actually makes the pellets sink. Whereas if you put it on the glass, and it's prettier, if you put it on the glass, they just go down the weir.
They're brilliant though, aren't they? I think the one that I've got was like 18 quid from Amazon.
Really? Wow. Yeah, nice.
And I've dropped like 3 water and just bought another one.
Yeah, handy. Yeah.
So what do you... Go on, Harry, sorry.
I was just going to say it was way overpriced, as with a lot of Apex stuff. We've already been there this evening.
What do you aim for your parameters for like ALK, Cal, Mag?
Me again?
Yes.
I feel like I'm being picked on.
There you are.
Again, nothing natural seawater level. So I tend to run calcium 450, mags 1300 ish, thereabouts. Again, the only time I know what that is when it's ICP'd. Don't check it. Alkalinity between 7.5 to 8. Phosphates run a little bit higher. I find that I get a little bit more colour in the SPS if they run a little bit higher. So 0.12 phosphates
Yeah, I mean that's 0.1 is kind of what I aim for, and it
That's becoming
wavers
more
around either
accepted, isn't
side.
it?
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I did go down the realms of 0.3, 0.04. Didn't see much of the benefit. If anything, I found as though it was teetering on. It was more of a teeter than it was running. And at least at the higher level, the highest level at 0.10, you've got a little bit of latitude either side. And then nitrates in there are like 60 at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I went through a spell of just like, you know what, I'll just go and see what they do, and because I feed quite heavily, and my wife feeds quite heavily as well. It's frozen and GDO and stuff.
Do you have a particular brand or type of frozen that you like to stick to, or is it just kind of any blister pack you come across? Or
Yeah, I'm funny with that as well.
okay.
Can I talk about not using other people's stuff? I feel bad.
You can say whatever you like. We're like Dan said, we're not sponsored. We're
Well, that's okay then. So TMC stuff tends to be really waterlogged.
Okay.
And I don't know why, but it also tends to be a little bit more high in phosphates. Just my own personal experience.
okay.
TDO is full of phosphates as well. Again, it's just something that it could be a thing that's just exclusive to me, but I found that when you start dosing lots of TDO, the phosphates start to climb. So I tend to just stick with the BC UK slabs. So, the big slab of mysis that you can buy. I tend to avoid the TMC stuff.
Have you got any fish that are fussy at all about different, like, will they only eat a certain type of frozen, or have you not found anything like that?
No, they're all greedy bastards.
Nice. That's what you want.
Yeah, including coral. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I've got a copper band that likes specifically RS mysis and will somewhat tolerate other mysis.
RS mysis. I do like that.
Yeah, good stuff. Very dense.
Yeah. But the thing that I found is if they're underfed, especially George, gorgeous George, if you know your films, you'll know who gorgeous George is.
Not me then.
Ever seen Snatch?
No.
Oh, you've got to watch that.
But I don't remember Gorgeous George from it.
Yeah, so gorgeous George, bit thick, but does the job. If he's hungry, will eat anything. I've seen him.
Sorry, what is Gorgeous George? Who is Gorgeous George?
Oh, sorry, he's the powder blue.
Okay, right, with you.
So he will just eat. I think I've said it already. He'll just pull off heads off that gold hammer. The burner the pourer, he'll just strip that off. The Acanata, which is really aggressive anyway, like Acanatas are just really aggressive. He eats that. Lobo, he's eating that. Yeah, he's just a bastard. So he's making fed. If you keep him well fed, he's kind of less of an arsehole.
Right.
Otherwise, he's
Is he the leader of the pack?
Yeah. Dominant fish. I can't put anything else in there now.
Any upgrades on the horizon at all? Or?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, do you need me to kick the wife out before you tell us?
Yeah, we've already had a discussion about the lights today because I told her how much they were.
Big mistake.
Yeah.
Don't you have a secret book or something that you record it all and hope she never finds it?
No, I'm quite honest with her. But she at the moment she's doing quite well. She won a car on a.
Won a car?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Awesome.
So we're
That's very
picking
cool.
We're picking up a Mercedes GLA.
That's it. God, that's an all right win, isn't it?
That was
No,
really
fine.
loud, Dan.
Sorry.
Yeah. So she's doing well. So I landed it. I literally put it on her when she was in a really good mood. Didn't work. But
There's the trick.
That's
Matt
good,
is
yeah.
giving away the secret here. Everything. It's 20 quid.
20 quid.
yeah, I did do that. And I used to take a lot of coral, and I still do, like to trade. There's a fish shop which my friend owns, and that's kind of a longer story as well. Maybe one for another night. But we trained together as nurses, and
Okay.
she was like, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna open a fish shop," and I gave her fish tank like years ago.
Amazing.
So
we-
yeah,
Are you keeping the car, Mike? The GLA staying when it arrives? That's not.
well, that's her decision. I'm just staying out of that one. Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you
like
could sell it and buy a strap.
20.
Singular strap.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is, they're already ordered, so
Oh, okay.
I think we've
Yeah.
all got very
I missed-
supportive partners,
I
really,
missed the
haven't
boat.
we?
I missed the boat
Yeah.
in the on the first order because they were pre-order only, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Barry, I got the lowdown late.
Mm.
So I was like, "Oh, here's one then." Well, you have to wait till the next one. I was like, "What?" All right. So
Because AAC had of all the posts I saw for shops, AAC seemed to have the most for the pre-orders originally, didn't they? I think. But
Yeah, I
I've seen
think
a few places have definitely got rid of the first batch that had come in, so they're already accounted for by the look of it.
I'm seeing a lot of pictures on Instagram and stuff. Look, I've got a new Stratton X.
yeah,
Yeah. Seen a lot of them.
yeah. I want to give them a go. It's gonna be good. But yeah,
They will be
So-
good.
I'm kind of restricted on space for a upgrade, but I have asked for a quote from MBM for Mick.
Okay.
So, and I kind of like to do stuff myself. So I've kind of been specific in what I've wanted. So it's going to be a 50-inch by 25 wide by 30 tall. 32 mil drains, 125 mil return, and then I'll plumb it all in myself. And then he's going to supply the steel frame, the aluminium extruded aluminium frame, and then I'll get it clad. So yeah, I'm still waiting for the quote for that.
50-inch, that's about 4 foot, isn't it? Isn't that? Didn't you say the one behind you's 4?
So we're just less than 4 foot. It's not quite 4 foot.
Right. Okay.
Like if I do that, I literally am maximising at every available inch.
Right. Okay.
Like literally to there.
Yeah.
Come in sort of somewhere here. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think
Excellent.
Melinda did say earlier on in the chat about if you do join Discord, she was on about giving us a tank tour of your current setup. So
I thought you were talking about Melinda's other
yeah,
comment.
I know
It-
I haven't seen that. Got that far.
Melinda said, "You're talking my language. It's a shame you're not single."
Who, me?
Yes.
Really?
When you were talking about Kamoa and different stuff, yeah, she was getting very excited about that.
Well,
You've made her morning, Mike, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Common sense. Yeah, well.
Definitely
Didn't
try the Discord though, and
Yes.
get yourself settled in on that, and then maybe look at giving us a tank tour over there on
Yes.
Reefy AF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
Honestly, I'm an idiot with this stuff. I don't even know how to do any of it. So
Yeah. And
Discord
it's-
it takes some getting used to.
it makes an idiot out of all of us.
Yeah.
Because we're all like, "Oh, it does that. I didn't know it did that."
Yeah, I found something a couple of weeks ago. Oh yeah, the fact that you can talk on the tank. I thought you could just look at people's tank threads. I had no idea there was a comment section. Do you have to go on them and then press the three dots to then find the? Oh man!
Yeah.
So what is it?
It wasn't until someone tagged me in something on a tank thread I was like, "What?"
It's like it's
Another
got like its own social media platform, if you like, but
Right.
it's restricted to
It's like groups, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
Facebook
this is-
groups, I guess.
yes, yeah, and
But it's only the groups kind of thing. There's not like a social feed.
but it does
Oh, it's-
also contain a lot of nonsense, which is brilliant.
Is it?
Yes, yeah, we quite like our AI pictures of people. I've been sent one tonight. They've said Mike reminds me of this guy. Don't know how safe it is to share on YouTube or not, but I'm going to share it anyway.
You tell what it is yet? Mike reminds me of a dear
I don't-
photographer friend of mine. Very similar mannerisms.
And he takes pictures of deer.
Takes pictures of deer.
Oh,
sorry.
dear. A
Harry
good
said he was a deer
friend of
photographer.
An old deer.
Yeah.
I used to get told that I used to look like what's his? I've got his name is now. Daniel Bedingfield. I've been told that a few times.
Okay.
That's a bit more random. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'll take
Well-
Daniel over Rolf Harris.
Yes, yeah. And like Daniel Bedingfield, you did get through this.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
Did
And you know,
well,
Here we are.
2 hours on very quickly.
Yes. Yeah, well, it's been fantastic to have you on and to chat with you. We'll have to try and do it again sometime if you're up for it. If
Yeah.
we haven't scared
Yeah.
you off.
Yeah.
It's been really good. We've had a few little issues tonight with Wi-Fi a little bit spotty, and your microphone kind of stopped working 10 seconds before we went live, but it's been all right. I think it's been good. It's been interesting to look at your tank as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, love to see more of it.
yeah, Mo says Mike looks like Bo Selector.
Jeez. Tell you what, I don't think I will come back. I've spoken to Mo on Ultimate Reef as well. My impressions of him have gone right down in my estimations now.
Oh,
Oh, select.
yeah.
That was Lee
Right.
Francis. That was Lee Francis, wasn't it?
Yes.
it was.
Yeah.
Am I ginger?
No, I don't think you look anything like him.
No. Perhaps it's the chin.
Oh,
You met
just spelt it really wrong.
autocorrect.
Right, well we're over the time. Thank you very much again. Hang on while we play the outro, and we'll go back in the green room in a minute. Thank you
No worries.
very much, Dan and Harry, for joining as well. Thank you again, Mike, for the fantastic look
Thank you, Mike.
at your world, and
Well,
thank you everyone for tuning in.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
see you
Bye.
soon.
See ya.